Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we'll be reacting to 1,000 ants, black ants versus 1,000 red ants. I'm kind of curious who's gonna win. I'm gonna say red ants, because I heard they bite. I'm sure black ants do too, but I don't know. But let's get right to it.
If 1,000 big-headed ants had to face 1,000 giants, would those steel jaws be enough to take them down? In this episode, we're not just testing anti versus anti battles. We're expanding the arena of survival to include 5 of the—
Oh, okay. So they're doing rounds, like 1,000 ants, or red or black, fight against something else then, until the final battle. Okay.
most dangerous creatures on the planet.
If it wasn't like that, the video
From
would be a lot
chemical
shorter.
assassins and lethal biters to master ambushers, we're about to see if the big-headed ants can hold their ground. Welcome back to Ant Trek.
Okay, excited to see
Today,
who's gonna win.
1,000 Largiceps warriors step into 6 back-to—
Who y'all got winning? Comment who gonna win. Have y'all seen ants like up close? I'm gonna show a picture, but bro, they're scary, bro. I swear. All right, that's enough yapping. My fault, guys.
back challenges, facing notorious opponents from across the insect and reptile worlds. Our main star's got a head that's huge compared to its body, especially in the larger workers. Inside are jaw muscles so strong they can crush solid objects or tear apart other creatures in seconds. In the opposite corner, the giant ant, Singularis. Its longer body gives it the advantage of pressing down in grapples, especially when pinning an enemy to the ground. One side's got crushing force with a head like a moving block of iron. The other's got height and reach, and after looking at their strengths, I can already tell this is going to be a good one. And now, the moment of truth. Only strength, strategy, and teamwork will keep them alive. The rules are simple. Every match takes place in a sealed arena. No way out. It ends only when one side retreats, or every last fighter is taken down. No referee, no scorecards, just win or lose. When the arena gates—
Also, I want to say this, bro. Ants are like actually smart. They're small and dumb. They carry 3 times their body weight. What else do they do? They're smart. That's all I'm saying. They build tunnels in the ground. Smarter than I could do. Can't do that.
close, no one out there can help.
Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored. What's it say? Black ants, 2.5 millimeters, where the fuck that is. Red ants, 11.25 millimeters. Lifespan a few months. Ants only live a couple months. Oh, I actually thought they lived like years. Endurance. I don't know what endurance means. How do you scale strength of an ant?
The battle begins. Both were bloodthirsty, recklessly charging at each other, each side employing its own strategy. The big-headed ant faction, with jaws as sharp as blades and a massive head like a steel shield. Their tactic was simple yet brutal. Use their full weight and bite force, aiming straight for the enemy's head or body to finish the fight in a single blow.
Who y'all got? I got red.
The giant ants completely dominated in size. A single worker was as large as a soldier from the rival side. They chose a crushing strategy, using sheer muscle power to pin down, drag, and tear their opponents to pieces. But with each clash, another giant ant lost a mandible. At first, they held the upper hand, overwhelming their foe with sheer size. Yet in the end, their advantage meant little. The opponent's jaws were simply too strong. Slowly but surely, the giants were worn down, ground away, piece by piece. Both sides suffered heavy losses, but the giant ant colony seemed to have been defeated.
I'm just gonna crawl out of there. Yeah, what would you do in this scenario or situation? Bro, imagine like being an ant. You'd fucking die in like a second, bro. Because every time I see an ant, or I step on it, oh, somebody redeemed Flex. Hold on. I'm just kidding. I'm not Joe. We love Joe. Bro, they're Swiss cheesing each other, bro. And where do you even buy ants at? Like, how do you find 2,000 ants? Do you buy them? If you do, how much would they cost? Or do you just like put food out? Which probably what they did, but I don't know how you would get so many ants. Wait, who won?
From that last fight, it's clear. The big-headed ants can use their solid jaws to beat even the giants. So next, we're putting them up against a
I don't know who won that. I don't know. I'm gonna assume the red ants.
spider. Its name, Tarantula. I call him the spike-haired warlord. He's covered in sharp hair.
Bro, tarantulas are so scary, bro. If I ever seen one, I'm running. Oh God. Oh God, I'm running.
That cause intense irritation, and his size alone lets him overpower plenty of rivals, making him a predator to be reckoned with. The challenge starts. He's not backing down. He steps forward, relying on his spines and
He's standing on business. You see how he crawled onto him? Mama mentality.
size. No sudden moves, no hint of what's coming.
Like
Could this be his plan for surviving in a dangerous world?
Or put me against 1,000 ants, bro. Step on them. Crush, crush, crush. Oh God. Yo, that trench.
The big-headed ants fan out, closing in tight.
Bro, they done took his arm off, bro. Damn. Bro, they ain't playing around. They not playing around.
Jaws wide, they search for gaps in the thick hair. Snap after snap, the armor holds. But the pressure's building. The victory goes to the big-headed ant army.
Damn. That's tough. Alright, so that's the end of that video. Hope you enjoyed it. See y'all in the next one. And you probably wonder why I'm not at school. I'm suspended. You know me. Alright, that's it. I had to cut it short because I gotta go somewhere. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed.